Hey friends, good morning and welcome to Empires and Puzzles discussion on new heroes and new quest that has come, the Shadow Quest and Summon event with new heroes, which many of us can get. Some are old, but yeah, that's a 4 star and that's a 3 star. And there is a quest to collect these coins. When I look at it, it's 60 and 100. I would like to believe there must be 100 to pull one more over that side also. Summons later. Let's talk about the heroes. Yeah, there's a good amount of summons that I can do. I can do 2 over here. Yeah, I can do some over here too. Almost 4. But that's later. And maybe 1 or 2 over here. 3x bonus draw. For each summon legendary, you get 3 bonus draws, each with 30% chance to get another legendary hero. Wow. So there are 3 new heroes, a 3-star, a 4-star, and a new 5-star. What's the percentages? You have got up to 10% chance to pull this shadowy fellows. I'm just taking a round figure. That's it. Okay, let's talk about them. I'm seeing them for the first time. I have not been in beta along with these fellows, but it's good to have them because this is the level of strength that they can get, which means they can be used. And player creativity always amazes me. So that is what this brings to the table, and that's why they should introduce more 3 and 4 stars to bring in that particular play. I think 3 and 4-star wars also should start off. Having said that, Cthuwu or Cthuwu and C is silent. Pick it up whichever way. Is a yellow holy rare hero, 3-star, being fighter class, ability to revive via the talent route. There is a bonus of the cultist family that is available to 1, 2, 3 heroes. The respective percentages and number of heroes deployed, you get your defense and health enhanced. And of course, these fellows have some perks in Shadows of the Deep event. Stats, typical 3-star stats. This is your max preview, so it can go up really high. I see that the defense is a little bit downer and health is high. We'll find out why. Brain Link at fast speed is the special. Deals 250% damage to the target. All allies have 50% chance to deal 100% damage to a random enemy and inflict 20 insanity on them. This is amazing. This is technically a 4 or even, this is for sure a 4-star, but technically can become even a 5-star hero the way you use him. After any subsequent allied special skill is cast for 3 turns. So you basically cast one of the allied special skill, activate that and just hammer away. Damage and insanity are dealt on the first special skill cast for each character per turn. The damage and insanity dealt by this effect is not affected by insanity. Yeah. Inflicts 40 insanity on the caster. So yes, there is a stronger punishment for the caster for having this crazy special. I'm back. Wow, this is a cool fellow, and that also at fast speed. Of course, there is a probability of 50% chance to deal 100% damage to a random enemy and inflict 20 insanity on them after any subsequent allied special skill is cast. Woo! Let's go to the 4-star. Shoggo. That's a dark element epic hero. Druid, which means can have fatty minions. Cultist, same family bonus. And I would say decent stats of attack, defense, and health. This is how it looks. So there is the defense of these secret characters. The cultist in this case is primarily prepared so that they can be knocked off comparatively. But 919 is decent. 1106 at max preview is a good for a 4-star. Again, deals Lantern of Insanity at average speed. Deals 250% damage to all enemies. This is an impact all hero. I love impact all heroes. This one will be great to get. And inflicts 10 insanity on them. There's a long explanation. Read that. Come on. Whew. Okay. All enemies are immune to new status effect buffs for 4 turns. So gives an ailment prevention of any kind of status effect buffs and inflicts 55 insanity on the caster. So the punishment to the caster is pretty good. Which means the benefit of this insanity on the caster is when he fires again, the benefit goes to the other side, which means all this is put onto him. Okay, again, long, detailed explanation. Since insanity guys have been around, actually, why don't I actually read one? Insanity adds a chance of reversing the targeting of a special skill. That's why 55 insanity means 55%. 1 insanity is 1%. So 55 insanity means 55% chance when Shoggo casts the special skill after getting this insanity inflicted on him or on it, can reverse the special skill, which means this 250% damage to all enemies and inflicting 10 insanity on them will be on his allies. So it reverses. And all enemies immune to new status effect buff for 4 turns also gets inflicted in the reverse manner, that is on him and his allies. So that's the reverse. When insanity activates, special skills that target enemies instead will target allies and vice versa. The same carry forward. Special skills aimed at caster will be cast on a random target. So it could be the caster or any other target when the reverse happens. So that 55, when the reverse happens, can be on the caster or any of the other allies as a target. When insanity activates, passive skill that grants extra effects on caster won't activate. Brilliant. So passives sit quietly. There is no passive over here, but I would like to believe the legendaries will have a passive. We'll see that. Reaching 100 insanity automatically casts a special skill when the mana is full. 100 insanity. Every 1 insanity is technically 1%. You can take it as that, which means 100 insanity, 100% casting of the insanity. Insanity cannot be dispelled or cleansed, but it can be prevented. There are certain passives where insanity is being prevented. Moving forward, heroes' insanity can be lowered by 10 each time they are healed directly by special skills, items, or tiles. Direct heals from special skills lower insanity only once per cast. Okay. Healing provided by status effects, passive skills, minions, other secondary effects does not lower insanity. So it's only lowered by special skill healing. Insanity is completely removed when a reversed special skill is cast. Brilliant. So, if a reverse special skill, if Shoggo's special skill gets cast because of insanity probability on him and allies, as per his special, which means his special, insanity gets cancelled on the opposite. Well, that's too much of reading, something that I clearly avoid. But, so this fellow is a brilliant hero. He will be surely played in the Legendary League by people who get him. And his max preview, I would give him Aether Power. And max preview of defense saves his ass. Now we can go straight onto this fellow instead of going out and coming back in. Wulfstan. Wulfstan. Wulfstan is a holy ranger talent hero, part of the cultists, so it's the same bonus. His Aether Power is Rage. Okay, let's bring it, and you can see the power in terms of stats. Let's remove, there's no passive over here. These are good stats. When I look at all the three of them together, they are excellent. Weird special name. Eldritch Sign Boards. At average speed. Steals all dispellable buffs from all enemies to the caster. So he gets loaded with all kinds of buffs. Deals 350% damage to all enemies. So whacks everybody. Inflicts 10 insanity on them. Okay? Inflicts 55 insanity on the caster. Wow. So in the next, when it gets reversed, after he gets insanity ailment himself, then it will be stealing, which means gifting. The wording will change. Gifts all dispellable buffs from all allies to whichever random caster he chooses on the opposite enemy side. Then deals 350% damage to all allies and inflicts 10 insanity on all allies. That's a reverse reading. And inflicts 55 insanity. Obviously, he chooses whichever caster that gets the benefit on the opposite side. The enemy that is chosen will get whacked. So, wow. Well, he's brilliant. I will say all the three heroes are brilliant and they are going to be chased by certain players. We don't have too many chasers these days in the game, but still there are quite a few. So people will want to get, and maybe this is my opportunity to get, because I don't have any. And since I have not been pulling, I just don't have. So that's it. There's a very good illustrious list of other heroes. There's a massive, so there's quite a few there. Does this event have any rare hero, legendary? Okay, let's go this way just to get an idea. Okay, I don't see classic heroes, which means season 1 fellows might not be there, but other fellows are there. And they are with costumes. So even if other portal heroes are there, they are here with costumes, and they better be with costumes, because when you look at it, this fellow is hero of the month. Yeah. You see 450 gems. That's a massive, massive value of gems. Yeah. What is she doing? I mean, why would you give her? Look at her stats. Why put her in the pool itself? This is absurdity. Just look at the fucking stats, guys. Game also needs to start using some intelligence. I mean, just look at it. 4 stars have better stats than this max preview of a legendary. Come on. So all the previous versions are over here. I love this one's special. She obviously whacked me, so that's how I know. Yeah, some of them have got passives, so that's why the definition includes the passives. Okay, so what do I say? Think. I would say brilliant heroes. All the three of them are great additions to the game, and they can play in the big leagues very clearly. And with the tact and creativity, you can bring all the three. This for sure goes into the legendary play, but you can also bring the other two into legendary play along with appropriate teams. And these days, there are people who send a set of defenses with 2 or 3 top heroes and 1 or 2 weaklings, which is more like a trap. That's it. And since I just fill chest and move on, I don't go for this high score in the raid area. So I just pick whichever team possible. And it's fun getting hammered by some of these teams that theoretically look weak. But of course, if you don't get tiles, team half of your team power will kill you. But very good possibilities. And that's, yes, there is power creep still there because some players will spend and get, but there is a good amount of creativity. And also the feeling I have is the players that are playing, they're playing because they love the game. So there is that. Players who are only playing to be competitive, many of them have left the game. I will leave it at that. And I did knock Granny in the last war, the recent war that concluded earlier today. That was fun. So that's it. Good luck, I would say, to each one for getting, because this is the time many of us who don't have these heroes have an opportunity to get them. At least the 3-star and 4-star will have a higher percentage to drop. And we have a quest. So me, being a free-to-play, can do that. And maybe I will use gems for one pull also. And at the same time, get some legendaries. Why not? I would love to get this fellow. He's brilliant. And will join the holy team. And I love my green team. I have almost 3. I have 2 very clear ones to hammer away. And I just need to level up my, this chick, Evelyn. I have a second Evelyn, which means I will have 3 elemental defense downs available for 3 green teams, because green teams really do well. So that's my experience. So each one of us has got our own color that works for somehow us. So that somehow works for us. So that's that. So good heroes. Congratulations for getting them in case you've already landed, and good luck for pulling them. Cheers, and catch you in the next one.